When you study abroad, you cannot just go from your room to the classroom. Get out into the community, get out in the country. And I'm not just talking about tourism, I'm also talking about community service. During my time in Ghana, we spent time in a clinic, just volunteering in a clinic. And it was such a mind-blowing opportunity because I got to speak to more people in the community and really show that respect, show that dialogue. And that was so transformative.
It might be the first time that you're actually getting to leave the country for an extended period of time. And that's a really great opportunity in your cover letters to discuss how you're adaptable to big changes in your life, traveling abroad, the first time you're probably living abroad. And that's an excellent opportunity to describe how you're adaptable.
In interviews, I've drawn on my international background to highlight how my diverse experiences has allowed me to be more adaptable, creative, and open-minded, which are traits fundamental in collaborative settings where diverse viewpoints are essential.
The reason why I think it's important to highlight your international experience is to show your curiosity. You want to discover new things, you want to explore, and you need to show that.
So first, I think highlighting your international experience shows open-mindedness and cultural awareness. Showing your employer that you can collaborate with people from very different backgrounds, because people who go on exchange tend to be very aware of people's differences and cultures. So you're actually showing that you can create a good working environment, whatever the situation.
I was also an international student in 2 different countries, first in Sweden and then in the US. I'm also somebody who feels comfortable with change and somebody who brings a different point of view to different conversations. All these skills is important to include them in your resume because it will differentiate you from other candidates. So never doubt yourself, always put it in it.
When you're studying abroad, you're not experiencing this country as if you're on vacation. You're experiencing it as if you're living there. And it's a really, really important skill, especially in international-facing professions, to have that living experience in the country and being able to say, I don't know it just as a vacationer, I know it as somebody who's lived there.
You are demonstrating to your prospective employer, prospective supervisor, that you have the ability to literally get out of your domestic comfort zone and enter into a new environment.
In St. Lucia, I was part of local plays, which allowed me to become an MC in school events in India, which then allowed me to undertake leadership roles of organizations in Canada. This invaluable snowballing ability allows me to connect with global, diverse audiences.
I think back to my time in England and having to reorient myself to a new grading scale, a new learning style, a style that's more cumulative and more independent, and I grew as a result from that.
Showcasing your exchange actually highlights your resolve and your initiative because you're basically leaving your comfort zone, leaving everything that you know in order to better yourself. And I think that actually says a lot about how driven and ambitious someone is. And these are definitely qualities that are valued in the workplace.